Legend of Total War here with part 14 of my Total War Attila, the Last Roman Let's Play campaign as the Vandalic kingdom, or the Western Roman Empire as we've formed. So, before we start, I just wanted to clarify a few things, because obviously by now, it's still early access, but a few episodes have gone up. I think I've put up 6, and some of you have been, I suppose, hard to put it, wondering how I get these, how I even got the early access, because I've been so critical of Total War Attila. I'll have a quick explanation of that, I guess. Under my license with Creative Assembly, it says that I can't sort of slander them. That doesn't mean I can't be critical of aspects. Unfortunately, for me and everyone, I guess, I have a habit of being very mean when it comes to being critical. I can't say things in a nice way. It's just, I guess I'm a just brutally honest person. But I hope I've never actually been slanderous towards Creative Assembly. I've always said that I support Creative Assembly. I get frustrated with some of their decisions in regard to the games, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm slandering them. I've been critical of some aspects of this DLC. I've also been quite happy with aspects of this DLC. So, I don't know, it's up to them to decide whether or not they want to give me any more early access. But when it comes down to it, I'm just being honest. I won't bash on them because I feel like that'll get me more views. I won't do anything like that. It simply comes down to how I feel at the time. Just a bit of honesty. So obviously there were aspects of the game, of this DLC, that I found a little bit annoying, but most of those things were just bugs, which I spoke to some people at Creative Assembly, and they're going to fix it. So essentially there really shouldn't be a lot of the things that I found problematic in this come release in a couple of days. I hope that makes it clear. I don't think I have a good way of explaining myself sometimes. Anyway, I hope I didn't fucking breach anything with Creative Assembly, because I like getting early access stuff. But yeah, I definitely do not shit on Creative Assembly. I've always said I support all of their titles. I've literally paid for everything that they've got, even if I don't like it. You know, I've made it very clear that I don't really like Shogun 2. It's nothing wrong with Shogun 2, it's a fantastic game. But I bought all the DLC. If I didn't have new Total War games, I'd fucking go nuts. Alright, back to this campaign. So, we're wrapping things up. I mean, we could annex the Ostrogoths pretty much straight away if we wanted to, but it's merely a case of we're making so much money off them, so there's no sense in doing that just yet. There's no sense in annexing them either, because one region in a province on legendary difficulty is basically worthless. So, basically, we annexed the Visigoths recently, so we need to still consolidate a lot of their territory, because what the AI do, they build a lot of muster fields, and as we've discovered, for one thing, you really, on legendary difficulty, you shouldn't really have any more than one muster field. That's even if you want to get professional troops. But that being said, I don't want to get professional troops, because I find them not efficient. Once you don't have a trade agreement with someone, you just can't support your professional troops anymore. I don't know if I should really be purchasing more farms. I mean, look how much food we've got. Heaps. I don't think there'll be another, okay, this can... What's this? Oh, no, okay, yeah. What am I talking about? I don't think there'll be another climate change, yeah. We don't want to convert that, because camel herd is awesome. So yeah, at the end of this series, I will give an overview over how I overall feel about it, whether or not I endorse it. I think Creative Assembly basically just said to me, yeah, you can have the thing, just don't say this DLC shit, don't play it. Which I'm not going to say that. Alright, God, I hope I haven't fucked myself over with all that rant. Anyway, let's move on to the next turn. Well, it's not really a rant, but... Oh, wait, we don't need that. You know what I mean. Forgot someone. Oh, well. Good thing they're automatically moving. So, yeah, what we're doing is moving these guys over to fight the Eastern Empire. It seems like all the other YouTubers that got the campaign, everyone is doing the fucking expedition. Great pestilence. The Roman Empire is in rotting grasp of a plague like no other. Oh, great. So, according to this, we're going to get a shitload of plagues coming through. These guys may want to avoid cities. Alright. So Lengo Bar's up there, they're raiding their territory, but that doesn't interest me. Seems like these guys got the plague as well. Can tell this region here has got plague. I'm sure some of mine will have plague soon as well. I think it's the plague of Justinian. Also, from what I've seen, the other YouTubers don't seem to be releasing a whole lot of episodes. I've like released one so far. Like, come on, get on this shit, man. I've been allowed to release videos for a whole like 3 days. Even I think I'm falling behind as far as what I originally wanted to do. I want to release more videos. Give you guys the an accurate depiction of what this campaign is going to be like. But then again, of course, we've already encountered bugs that aren't going to be in the release, apparently. I hope they're not going to be in release. It'll be embarrassing if they are. All my armies appear to be over there. That's good. What's the spy? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, there's plague all over the place now. That's okay. I think this place had lots of... Okay, it's bubonic plague. I think it had good sanitation in the first place. It's just a case of scripted plague. We just need to suck it up. Maybe best not to upgrade the farms too much, because plague is going to cause a lot of public order problems. And already this region isn't exactly the best. That'll help a little bit. 2 public order from that. Need more growth. Don't have a heap load of cash. Everybody else wants to play as the Roman expedition. I'm gonna go the easy way. Nobody wants to play the Vandals except for Legend. I've already got the well here. We need... Public order's alright, so we'll go with food as well. I do want to get rid of that, but we've got plague here, so it is helping just a little bit. And let me just see here. What region is that called? Valencia. Yeah, it's definitely got an upkeep cost there. Let me just see if it's in here as well. Maintenance cost. That's definitely building maintenance. So yeah, it's there. They've got to fix that before release. I mean, it should be an easy fix, but it's just, yeah, it's something that I think is absolutely crucial. Because you're going to need to purchase churches of some kind. And to just not know what you're doing, you can't afford to do that. You need to have clear instructions. She's taking me ages to get my guys over to the Eastern Empire. But then again, that's pretty much like half the map, even though it is just crossing over Italy. It really shouldn't take a month to cross over there, but, you know, it's just a game. Disease spreads, yep. Looks like we're going to get a bit of this. You know what's cool about Medieval 2? When the settlement had plague, it was quarantined off. No more trade income. Still getting the exact same amount of trade. And I do bang on a lot about Medieval 2, but god damn, it was a good game. Well, it still is. Okay, what's going on here? Why is there problems? Because I've built this up too far. That's why. So, I mean, it's only at 3% at the moment. And I suppose once we upgrade this, that'll fix it. That provides an extra 2 sanitation for this region, so that'll finalize that off. But also, that'll provide an extra 1 for there, so that'll have a surplus of 1. But of course, in order to get there, I have to research that. No. That. No. So I have to research this. No, I don't have to research that. This one, this one, this one, that one, and there to get to it. But, whatever. 2%, 3% chance of plague. I'm not going to knock. No, hang on, let me see here. Yeah, you know what? I will knock this down a peg. That'll fix it. We can't afford to be having bubonic plague and shit like that. I mean, money-wise, food-wise, we're all good anyway, so nothing to be too concerned about. Okay, the biggest problem with the plague is actually going to be, I think, public order. Oh, god damn it, one of my armies is plague. We're too close to Attila. Well, whatever. We'll just need to put up with it. Just keep moving down south. Get these guys together. Hang on, hang on. Stay together now. Because once I've conquered the Eastern Empire, we can annex these guys, and we won't even need our army, so it doesn't matter if we lose all of our cash flow. That'll be the end of the campaign anyway. Yeah.
Is there nothing else? Ready for orders. Ready for battle. Get moving.
Alright then. Buildings. Is there nothing else to build? I mean, I can see things that need to be built, but I'm looking more along the lines of public order. Like there's something. And that's also going to make us a shitload of cash. If we have a look here now, the trade resource is worth 77. And that's going to produce an extra 40, so that's a lot of money. Like 7,700 is coming from gemstones. Absolutely making a fortune out of them. 7 grand is being made from long-term partnership. Wait, this is a governor. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yep, everyone's going to be taking a lot of attrition because of the plague, but at least we're in allied territory, so once the plague's gone, they will recover. Alright, we should just probably hang out around here until the plague wears off.
Is there nothing else? Ready for battle. I don't care how.
Get all our armies over here, so that they're ready when the time comes. The Langobars don't attack us. We don't... Oh, hang on. We do take winter attrition out here. Oh, who cares? We're already taking plague. Maybe I won't send them through the Alps. Alright, back to buildings. I think we're just gonna have to wait out this plague. If I build this to level 4, causes squalor and public order problems. How we going here? There's plenty of sanitation. Public order's all good. It's quite a lot of money. Yeah, alright, let's get one of those. Yeah, because that really helps with sanitation. And public order. Those are great. Even if they do cost upkeep. No problem with that. So what's our corruption level currently up to? 71%, so it's pretty severe. How many territories do we have? 60. And so far there's been no techs in which we have reduced corruption by. The only one that I can see is there. 10% faction-wide, which looks like we're pretty close to establishing. Alright, moving on to the next turn. Yeah, more attrition, but our income keeps going up because that's cool. Because of what's it called? Trade. Keep improving that long-term trade bonus. Whoa, geez, that went up by more than 1,000. Keeps on growing really fast. That could just keep growing exponentially. This could end up being bloody 1 million a turn if you wait long enough. All of the gemstones are going to them, I think. Almost all of them. There's 3 going over here. Okay, what to research now? Do I need this? Why does it allow for the Latin Patriarchal Church when we're Arian religion? Because the Arian Patriarchal Cathedral, what's it called? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, the Arian Patriarchal Cathedral, or whatever it is required for divine victory conditions. Latin Patriarchal See. Why would I want to build the Latin Patriarchal See? That would be counterproductive. Well, whatever. Okay, so that could be really useful, but then that'll be good for money. Because of this. So we'll get that first and then that. I don't need that. So, we can now upgrade the Arian Church if we want to. Let's see. Okay, all 3 of these regions have plague. We can't see what the upkeep costs are going to be. We're just going to have to look at it. It's supposed to be 250, but something's reducing it by a small amount. Upgrade that. Actually, you know what? I really kind of wanted to convert it to this, but public order right now kind of needs to take priority. Once the plague is over, then maybe we can convert it. I don't really care what the upkeep costs are. I'm sure it's not going to be too bad. We don't need that. Get rid of it. The public order here is now stable. We can build a farm here now and it should be fine. After all, with all this extra upkeep cost churches, we're going to need more finances. I hope it doesn't increase the expenses of it by too much. Good, one more turn till that's done. That's going to make us so rich. Better than gold, those gemstones. So yeah, if you're playing a campaign, get your ass to some gemstones and trade them off. And even if you don't trade them, it's still worth a lot of money and public order. Yeah, we've got plague all over the place. No, don't worry about... Oh, we're out of cash, so we can't build anything else. Fine then. Alright. Hopefully we can get a battle or two out of this, even if I do just auto-resolve them. Ah, good. They've gotten over their plague. As long as we don't go near any cities that have plague, we should be okay. Just keep the guys together.
Is that all? Move out. Hardling out. Ready for battle.
Eventually get them all over there. We won't be fighting the Ostrogoths because we can just annex them. Although we'll probably have to wait a few turns and just like gather the income in order to do so. We can do about the Langobards though. I kind of hope the Ostrogoths will just go declare war on them. Let me just check here. Just sit there and do nothing. I think it's like this is sort of like the Moorish territory here. It's part of the Moors, and that is this hidden area out here is the Langobards. But I think they only make one invasion. Alright, moving on again. For the spy, it doesn't matter. It's just there to reduce corruption. Attrition. Yeah. Actually, where was that? Because we want to demolish it further. Good. Good to see Catholicism disappear. Bring on the Aryan Christianity. Alright, so... Looks like they only have to be in the region to get the plague. They've contracted it again. That's okay, we're not attacking until this plague shit is over. Well, we could. I mean, we've got so many forces. Alright, fuck it, let's just get down there. And anyway, the Eastern Empire is likely suffering from the plague just as much as we are. I mean, it is called the Plague of Justinian. We only really need 4 armies, but... Could be good to have a few backup.
The path is blocked. For the tribe. For the tribe.
Oh, these guys have been smashed. It's all good though.
Thirsty for battle.
Because we can't do diplomacy with the Roman Empire, can we? Nope.
Speak quickly, but do not expect the good one.
Hang on, what was this? Regions controlled. Oh yeah, okay. So they've still got 36 territories. And it looks like the Eastern Empires have 8. No more expedition for them. Let me just have a look at this trade thing. How much has it gone up by? So it's going up significantly. Okay, so we're now producing 140 of them. We're still exporting 100% of it, just making an absolute fortune out of it. Just ridiculous amounts of money. It's great. And there's more gems coming in over this way as well. It's all going to make more money. Okay, this must be where we left off. I have a feeling the upkeep cost is going to be 500 per monastery or whatever, which will mean, hang on, not that. If I go to this, the upkeep maintenance will pretty much double, so go from about 4,875 to close to 10,000, which we can afford right now. But if we ever lost all the trade, we'd really have a big problem. We're making 40 grand a turn off these guys. Okay, are there any regions that have bad public order? Okay, we got this one here. It's bad. It is solely. You can put the blame solely on the plague. There's not much we can do to sort of stop that. I mean, it could reduce the taxes. The plague should disappear before things hit minus 100. So we should be okay. Okay, we need to build something else there. Yeah, we're gonna need that money. Even though it's not much, we're gonna need the money to help pay for all these damn churches and building up. Alright then, most of these guys have plague, but it doesn't seem to be affecting them too badly. Let's move in. Okay, we can't see what territories... Okay, all the way down here before the first one we have to go to. Doesn't matter, let's go. You don't want to be caught in force much, do you? Oh, cool, we make it all the way down here. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so they've got an army, and it's been plagued. But how badly damaged is it? Somewhat. It's okay, we're bringing a few guys. Okay, if we went night attack... Nah. I don't think we'll need a night attack. Let's bring a few armies down, we should be fine. And the thing is, they've got 4 lots of reinforcements. But one of their reinforcements is bound to be, or it's actually 2 of them, the garrison navy and the garrison army, which can't possibly be a full stack. Oh, jeez. Talk about cutting it close. Now, if we go night attack, it disables all of my guys from showing up, too. Well, we win this regardless, so... Balanced stance, let's do it. All the filth that's going on here. Okay, what's the damage? No damage done to us. I mean, obviously we lost a lot of men, but we can... Well, apart from the fact that we're plagued, we will recover them. I say loot and occupy.
Ready for battle.
And there's still another... What's this? The Roman Empire rises again, responding to threats to its sovereignty. New forces are abroad. What? Does that mean another expedition is going to come? Because I decided to attack them?
Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
No one seems to be able to make it over there.
Starting out.
Hang on, you might.
Your next command.
You can.
It's dead.
It'll probably just run away. Yeah. That's okay. Well, they're not in fortify anymore. Are they plagued? No. They were, though.
Ready for battle.
Filthy cesspool of filth.
For the tribe.
Look, I know you're probably going to get plagued by coming here, but just... You're the only one that's in any real decent shape to protect the city.
Ready for battle.
Recruitment grounds, that's got to go. Library. It's still a Roman building, so... Same culture, that's weird. Alright, keep that. Coin maker, hell no, get rid of that. Supply storage, no, don't want it. Jetty, keep that. Okay, we can afford to repair this stuff, so do so.
For the tribe.
Oh gee, there's a lot of forces out this way. It doesn't really matter if we do it. Hang on a second. We can recruit. Right, what we should do is merge certain units. And just recruit some fresh faces.
Fight with us.
Still just getting El Chupo shit. These guys are coming down here to help. We may end up losing an army or two, or even a faction leader or two, especially if we're going to auto-resolve them all, because that'll be faster. But that's fine. I reckon fighting them manually would be a disaster, especially with this army. I could go and hire more professional units, but I just can't be stuffed. Alright, this region's not making any food, but that's okay. Alright, let's see what else there is to build. I don't know if it's really the best idea to be hitting them whilst the plague's going on, but that's when my guys were ready to go, so that's when we struck. Hang on, I don't need that anymore, I think. Actually, yeah, we do, because the public order here is not good, but it'll likely fix itself up before it hits to revolt. The only other thing that I can get to increase public order is here. So I have to research just about everything. It's going to take a long time. I still haven't really needed to get any of these. Just has not been a requirement. So what are they going to do? Bit of agent action. Good. Uh-oh. So they're attacking one of my armies, the one that's recruiting. Nope. Look, if they lay siege, unless they've got artillery, they can't actually strike. Yeah, they don't feel strong enough to do it. And nor are we strong enough to hit them. Especially given the amount of attrition that we're taking. Oh jeez, look at the integrity of this. Very bad. So we didn't get a chance to recruit anything. Doesn't really matter that much. Okay, I want you to just stay back a little bit. Still got plague here. Alright, so that needs to go. That needs to go as well. Okay, so there's 3 armies there. Hopefully 4 of our armies should be able to hopefully take it down. So there's these 3, and there's this one here. If we struck from here, you won't show up. Doesn't look like their units are particularly fantastic. All of their units have free upkeep. Ooh. Risky. Oh, that's risky indeed. 50-50 odds there. Oh man, that would be a bloody big battle. One that I could possibly win manually as well. Let's see, how many slingers have we got? I think we can win this battle manually. But we have to attack with the right unit. You come over here, you're not the right one. You are. Okay, what we need to do, of course, is stack the odds in our favor as much as possible. And, well, crap, make sure everything's as fresh as we can get them. What's this? No. Yeah, get rid of this one. What mercs are in the area? Okay, we got a little bit. We will need slingers and cavalry. I said cavalry. And they're not slingers either, they're archers. We'll definitely need archers. We want to burn down... Oh, hang on. No, we've got artillery here.
Warriors all.
Oh, I hate those cav. Hang on, not them. Get these instead. And them.
Thirsty for battle. Ready for battle.
Okay, I want you to make the attack. If we attack this, they'll charge on out at us because we've got artillery.
For orders.
All we have to do is focus on killing the enemy general.
Ready for
Problem is, we won't get many cavalry to begin with.
for the tribe.
Maybe you should make the attack. Who's got the most cap? You should make the attack. Yeah. You still can, luckily.
On the move, lads. Ready for
I feel like though you could really use some archers.
thirsty for battle. For
Uh,
the tribe.
Send him down here. Hang on, let me just see here.
Getting on our way. For the tribe.
Who's got all the archers?
Ready for battle.
We only need one.
Thirsty for battle.
Alright, you come down here.
On the move, lads.
I want you to transfer this over for one of them. And like so.
Starting out.
Okay, and then we attack.
Kill.
Now the odds are actually a little bit better in my favor. We could fight this auto resolved. If I press Control Large Army and if I turn that off, I think it will be easier because that way we're only dealing with a small amount at a time. Those guys shouldn't show up until basically the end of the battle, which is good because as soon as they show up, these guys are just going to charge out of their fort. No, I will do Control Large. Hang on, I will do Control Large Army. So their reinforcements will show up there. Yeah. So this is one of the kind of battles that I am willing to fight because it's huge. This is a massive fucking battle. This is the kind of stuff I want to do, not the pointless defensive battles that we sometimes see. This is a crucial battle here. If we win here, we're going to dish out a lot of damage to the Roman Empire. It's imperative that we kill that general. Okay, we cannot have rain. Alright, we're only going to have enough ammunition to kill... How much ammo do they have? 15. Essentially only one of those watchtowers. We should dish out that one. If we destroy that, that'll allow us to get to about here. Without fear of the other ones. Okay, reinforcements are coming from over here and there, which means we need to attack from over here. We want to be close to our reinforcements. Their reinforcements will probably come from down here. Let them come into the fort. Alright, so if we destroy this, we can move around to here. They've got slingers of their own, but don't worry about that. It'd be great if I had some crossbows, but just make do with what we've got. Okay, once you are wide. What are they doing? Are they going to stay in the thing or what?
Reinforcements arrive.
I think they'll stay in there because the odds should technically be in their favor because their units are technically better than mine. Okay, good. More archers showed up. I just don't want the artillery to show up. All the other generals showed up. Didn't really need them. Or don't really need them. Okay, we have to keep in mind, this guy here is the commander. These guys here, they're just there for support.
We have sighted the enemy.
Okay, the enemy reinforcements, they're coming from where? Doesn't matter. Okay, I just want to reorganize all of this stuff before we do anything. I remember upgrading these cavalry. Upgraded them in Africa ages ago. Okay, Germanic levy, keep all them together. Gotta do a bit of reorganizing. Now, we've still got 2 armies left in reserve if we need to. What I'm thinking is that we can use up the missile units' ammunition. Once they've used up their ammunition, they are completely useless to us. So, once they're out of ammo, we send them off the field. That way we get more reinforcements. I'm happy with that. Alright, you're the mercenary unit, so you'll be disbanded regardless of win or lose. I want you to go in there and destroy this tower. Okay, he might be okay to destroy another tower. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe that one. Because it looks like over here is where we should be shooting. They're sort of hanging back in the middle. Anyway, you guys have seen me do this kind of shit before. This is why I've actually gone for the attack, because they're fortified. Because I know how to crack these defenses. It just requires a bit of patience. So this will make up for not having a battle for the last, like, 3 episodes. How long is this video going for? 40 minutes already. Shit. Okay, so I want them to get in fairly close, because that'll make sure that they're a bit more accurate. But I don't want them to get in too close that they're going to get shot by slingers. It was essential that today was not rainy. God damn it, every goddamn time. Alright, it's just not the same ever since I formatted my hard drive. I don't care if we have to sacrifice the whole lot of them just to destroy that tower. That tower needs to go. You know, I'm going to get them out of loose formation because those towers are pretty accurate anyway. And I feel like it actually lowers their missile attack. Get in a little bit closer because you can see their range there of their slingers. And some of their shots appear to be missing. It seems like it did more damage, or whatever. Let's just speed this up. I don't care if they get sacrificed. Just burn that one down. Which will also burn down a lot of this palisade here as well. Allowing us free shots into them. Specifically, if we can kill John of Bostra, that'd be fantastic, because none of these guys will have good morale after that. That being said, these guys here are pretty much close to garbage, but make do. I'm happy to sacrifice these Moorish levy. I didn't want them in the first place. I don't know why I kept them for so long. So there's their reinforcements. Now, funny thing was this one, because we've got so many spearmen, I'm not too concerned about their cavalry. We should probably focus on shooting their infantry, because if those Limitani touch my Germanic levy, get into a fight with them, we'll lose. Come on, hurry up. Could have sworn I did better before. Might have helped if I actually used this one as well, but I don't know. Actually, yeah, get in there. See if you can help out. Now, another problem is that we have no units that can use Testudo, which is one thing that we did as the Western Roman Empire to waste the ammunition of their Fundatories. They never got out of loose formation. It doesn't matter. Shit, if you could just hit one volley, you might save, I don't know, one of them. Okay, that should do it. Good, it's on fire. Get out of there. Good, and it should also set fire to all the stuff around here. Yep, see all this stuff's now burning.
No more than wreckage now.
Alright, so now we have access to move up to here without fear of being shot. Okay, you guys now move on to heavy shot. Okay, slingers. Move up here. Don't go fire at will. What the hell do they think they're doing? Okay, good. I'm glad that burnt all the way to here. I was hoping it might burn further down this way, but maybe it won't. Why are some of the Fundatories over there? I mean the Germanic slingers, whatever. How much ammo do they have? 15. Not much. Funny thing is, there's a pretty early tech that increases ammunition, which right now I'm kind of wishing I had. Because an extra 1.5 shots each, that's no small amount. Where are you? Same with them. Still waiting on this shit here to burn. Okay, we absolutely need to kill that general. We kill that general, this battle's going to be easy. Don't fire at will, but we're going to get in a little bit closer. So what have they got here? Oh, that's right, they're going to be in Testudo. We shouldn't aim for any units that are using Testudo, it's a waste of ammunition. Exploratories, which are sword infantry, which are also really shit, but they're not armoured. We should aim for units like that. Units that are in Testudo, don't aim for them. When is this stuff going to... Okay, it's starting to burn away now. Doesn't matter if we didn't destroy up that way. We've still got a free shot in there. Okay. Get in a bit closer. So we've used up 10 minutes to set up this situation, but that's okay. There's still another army in reserve as well, but that's okay. We just need to dish out a bit of damage now. It doesn't matter if we essentially lose this either. It's all about doing more damage to them than they do to us. Because we've got plenty of reserves, and then again, so do they. Okay, we do not want to be shooting that. We want to be shooting the hang on, what are they doing? Just we cannot get too close to them. Alright. That's good. Stay put. Shoot the exploratories on that shot. Good. Hitting other units around the area sounds good. If you hit them in the back, that'd be good as well. I don't find the loose formation is going to make any difference for them. They're still just going to die. I really want to kill that general, but essentially my spearmen should be able to handle it. What the hell are you guys doing over there? Get over here. Getting any kills? Nope, but they're probably doing some hit point damage. Okay, we got Fundatories over here. You might want to get rid of them. I don't think we should wait for them to run out of ammunition on us. Okay, we're getting shot at, so... Oh, crap, we got too close to that tower. Get back. How'd we go with that? Oh, we got 7 kills. Wow, that's total shit. That's okay. It's okay, I'm expecting the slingers to get more kills anyway. Alright, I don't want to put you on fire at will just yet. Okay, get in closer. Just not too close. Okay, yep, aim for the exploratories. Just kill whatever we can. What the hell's wrong with you? Maybe I just put them on fire at will. Getting any kills? They're getting a few. I'm not expecting much from them. Killing a few Limitani. They prefer to be in loose formation rather than Testudo, which is better for me. God, these archers absolutely fucking suck as well. This may end up being a long episode.
My unit has used all its ammunition.
Alright, you can go. I'll send one of them in to replace it. Okay, because you're out of ammunition, you can now leave the battle, because you'll never fight in melee properly. You did what you were supposed to do, just take that down, so leave the battlefield. Actually, before you do that, why don't you just take a rest so you can run. Can you get a shot in on those Fundatories? That'd be great. I think we can outrange them. Look at that, these guys are unarmored and they lose one man. Okay, I'm just going to put you on fire at will. How's your range? I don't know. They can't seem to shoot anything. Maybe I'll just get them a little bit closer. How you going? Getting 30 kills? That's better than nothing. How you going? Winded? Alright. Yeah, I think archers have better range than slingers. Okay, yep, shoot us some of these Limitani bastards. Yeah, see, they do way more damage than the archers.
Hunger for blood and battle. Fire on them.
30 kills. So they've used one volley, they've killed half the men of them, and they've used up nearly half their ammunition. Alright, just get us some kills. Alright, this might take a while. What I might do to make this a little more interesting is actually just pause the recording whilst I do the skirmish, and we'll come back once we get into sort of a melee, because you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use the ammunition here as efficiently as possible. Those guys need to leave now. And, I don't know, we might use up, I don't know, say, another half hour doing this, and then go into melee. Shit. Anyway, so I'll pause the recording and be back fairly soon. Okay, I've got an idea. Obviously, I haven't used up all my ammunition yet. Kind of wishing I didn't use up all the ammunition of my archers. I'm just thinking, their general's right there. It doesn't matter if I take a little bit of damage from the watchtowers. We should just go over there and shoot the bastard. If he dies, these guys are just going to have terrible morale, and we'll catch them. We'll kill them so much easier. So I'm just going to rush these guys in now. Hang on, come a bit more over this way. Doesn't matter if we get shot a lot. I know there's some Fundatories in there. Somewhere over there, but that's okay. Just go over there, kill that bastard. And then when he's dead, we don't have to worry about getting into melee, because most of these units here, they're not really that great. It's not like we're up against Herculani Seniores. We're up against, you know, Exploratories. They're terrible. So we come on in, as close as we can get. I've already used up that, but that's okay. Shoot John of Bostra. He needs to die. Because these things here, they're not going to do that much damage to us, and they're... yeah, whatever. Alright, so... can't stress enough how much I need you guys to bloody shoot him right now. Don't give him an inch. Shoot him to shit. It's also going to hit all the other guys around here as well. What the hell's wrong with you guys? Could be the wall that's in the way. I don't think they're properly shooting at us either. We are killing the general a little bit. It's not heaps. How are the kills going? They're all getting pretty good kills regardless, so even if we don't end up killing him, it's still a lot of damage done. Okay, you're out of ammo, you leave the battlefield. You're out of here. Okay, he's... Okay, good. We did that. That pretty much guarantees us victory. Now, the reason why I wanted to leave some of the archers behind is because whistling shot at this point would guarantee us a lot of kills. Alright, now, those of them that are running away need to be run down, because obviously this is not a settlement, so... No, you run out. Keep going. It's not a settlement, so... Actually, you know what, just stay there and keep shooting. There's no need to dick around. Hang on, what's going on here? Not you. Just these guys here. Just shoot whatever. Oh, I'm just gonna put them on fire at will. Just shoot whatever you want. My cavalry can't be anywhere near their towers. Need to go and kill them, and also pick off any new units that come over here, because they've still got lots of reinforcements. We've still got lots of reinforcements as well. So once these guys have run out of ammunition, we send them off here. And once we're all purely melee, we go in for the strike. By which point, they should probably have less than a double stack. Plus, now they're all shaken. And see, now these guys are all starting to break much earlier. Meaning it takes up less ammunition for us to kill them. Careful, don't get anywhere near that. Doesn't matter if these guys take damage anyway. Because it's getting them off the battlefield. They're not going to go fight in melee. Yeah, look, there's Foderati over there. Aim for their sword infantry, because if sword infantry is going to be the worst of what we need to fight. Okay, what's that over there? Foderati. Or was it Federati? I don't care. Scutatoy. Take them. Oh, fuck. They've actually got a bit of range on them. They remind me of Legio. It's all good. I don't feel like I need my slingers anymore anyway, but... whatever. You can see they took a lot of damage. Okay, you guys should have no trouble killing this guy. I think you're getting shot by slingers. Because he's dying pretty damn fast. Faster than what towers should be able to do. Yeah, they are shooting at us. That's okay. Break the motherfuckers. I don't want to be losing lots of cavalry.
A unit has used all available ammunition. We'll
just stay there and act as a meat shield for now. Oh, look at that. Mass rout. That's what I like to see. Good, they get rid of those ones. Lost 8 men on that. Okay, so you can see more guys coming in. How's that going? We really don't need all of you guys on that. Almost out of ammo. Okay, you get out of here. You've taken enough damage. Just put them in there so I don't accidentally select them. How'd we go over here? Good, they're gone. Okay, we got some Fundatories over here. Don't let these guys get away. Just one of you should be sufficient to go kill that, so go deal with it. Also, the more of these guys that we kill, the more reinforcements are going to come in at one time. That's alright. All these guys got a large amount of kills. And look at this. All these routing units. Shit. Don't let that guy get away. Don't let all these guys get away. After all, we're here to kill them, not just win. Alright, you can now leave. Doesn't matter if that guy's still got... Ah, yeah. Look, if he's got a bit of ammo, might as well use it. You guys can now leave the battlefield. because they're of no further use to us. Good, smash them, kill them all. What's this over here? Foderati, what's this? Foderati, no, come over here, get rid of them. Okay, you're out of ammo, you can now leave. Alright, well I'm pretty happy with how that went. Each of them did their worth. Except for these two, but that's okay, because they shattered some units, and now these guys are going to get heaps of kills, basically for free. Just be careful of new units that show up over there. The amount of men that they've got here are dwindling. We should have more reinforcements of slingers coming through as well, but time's running out. Look at that, they came in wavering. Let them get a little bit closer before we go strike them. Ah, that'll do. Go kill them. I know my generals could go run them down as well, but they're slow cavalry. I don't want to risk their life. Got more reinforcements coming. Looking good. And of course any of their reinforcements is being cut off. Okay, I don't want that guy getting back into the fort. So, you guys, doesn't matter if we don't run down all of them. I want you to cut them off. How you going over there? You're doing well. Some of my guys are a bit tired though. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they're all exhausted. Okay, I want you to charge into them. Same with you, just get over there. You charge into these, but you're heading over this way. So we're withdrawing, good. Alright, and he's only active, okay, that's... I went and got into Testudo. It looks like that charge was pretty devastating. Because we got him on the flank. And they're shattered. Good job. That's really good. What's this? Foderati cavalry. What are these? Foderati, okay, you, over here. So their reinforcements are coming in a little bit faster now. I'm not too concerned about the cavalry because our spearmen can handle that just fine. Okay, we've got more slingers coming in over here. And more cavalry. Actually, the cavalry, why don't you come over there, help them out. Okay, we're going to need a horse sandwich on this Foderati bastard over here. They've got javelins. So these mounted warriors are mounted warband. They're great. They've got good fatigue. Whereas these Vandal horsemen, they're already very tired. But they are probably tougher units. Slightly. Let the cavalry get back into the fort. That doesn't concern me. Yeah, horse sandwich, motherfucker! In manually resolved battles, cavalry is key. What are you doing? Nothing. You can deserve a little bit of a break though. Yeah, don't go after them because we won't break them quite as easily as infantry. What does diamond formation do? Charge speed? That would be fine. Just don't let them shoot us with their javelins. That would be very bad. Because my guys have like no armor. Didn't have time to get into Testudo there. Well, they did have plenty of time, but they just didn't. They couldn't possibly have that much more in reserve. Come on, you gotta get out of there. Oh, it's annoying how hard it is to get these guys out of a fight. Look, I need you to not let them use their javelins, so... Right, whatever. Good, that's it. There's still more coming. They're sort of coming faster than we can kill them. He should be able to break this one. I need you to come into this one over here. Make sure you attack them on the flank. Okay, are they going to shoot their javelins or are they going to... Yeah, they're getting to Testudo, I think. Or whatever. Not good enough for the brace. So these guys must be in position. Okay, well that's cool. Let's get them in there, ready to shoot. Oh crap, 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 crap. We do not want them shooting at us. Someone needs to go over there and get rid of them. That's a lot of them there. Oh, they're pretty close to the red line too. Don't let them get across, otherwise we just have to fight them again. Can't go after them. Let their cavalry get inside. Oh, crap me sideways. Oh, double crap, there's Foderati cavalry here. Oh, crap. Ah, damn it, I think this flank here is wrecked. Our guys over here, I don't think they're going to win this. It's going to be very difficult. I have to flank these guys. Problem is, they've got low morale, but our guys are exhausted. I mean, our guys definitely did their work. Look at that, 580 kills, but they're not going to be able to get out of here either. Ah, damn it. Come on, got to break one of these guys. Break him, break him, break him. What the fuck is going on there? Come on, break him. Good. And the way we're going to get out of here is if they break. Damn it, I can't send any more reinforcements over here. Actually, yes I can. I can send these guys. They're not going to get here in time, but whatever. Get over here. Now they're going to lose, I think. There's too many of them. You. God damn, these banners suck. Alright. No, you. Get back. God, how many reinforcements do they get?
The men are broken and are fleeing.
Alright, generals, don't worry about it. They're screwed. We can't save them. Hindsight, wouldn't have attacked that. But that's okay, we're still doing really well. Come on, get out of that. Just leave the battlefield. If anything, just make sure that you guys don't get annihilated. Let's get out of there. These guys are using up some of their ammo. Just get in close. It doesn't matter if you get shot. Just...
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Get in closer. Alright, what's this over here? Okay, yep. I think we're almost ready to make our assault. You guys are shooting, right? Yep. Doing lots of damage? Not really. Okay, we got some more cavalry reinforcements. They couldn't possibly have much more. I know I've got plenty of reinforcements, but we've only got 17 minutes left. I'm not going to be able to get them all on the field in time. Doesn't matter if you guys get shot. Okay, you guys are going to have to get ready to assault soon. Oh, hang on, that's getting in too close. Okay, lots of cavalry inside the fort is fine. Our spearmen can handle that. We're trying to get rid of all their sword infantry. That's what we need to be doing. Doesn't matter if these guys are taking damage. Actually, you're probably better off shooting here, because if you miss them, they hit nothing. But if you miss these guys, there's heaps of guys out here to kill. What are you doing wavering? Stupid idiot. They only killed 82. What's wrong with you? Must have been shooting on someone with Testudo. Whatever, get out of there. You keep shooting or break, I don't care. More reinforcements keep coming. I would really like to cut those guys off. I think they're getting shot as well. Doesn't matter, they're mercenaries and I disband them straight after the battle anyway, so it doesn't matter if they break. Alright, we should be able to get away with an attack on this now. It's probably going to be costly, but let's do it. Now, because our guys have poor morale, we need to make sure that they fight together. So I don't want them sort of surrounding everything. I mean, that's what the cavalry's for anyway. You run these foederati down. After all, like I said, we're here to kill people. Yeah, you leave the battlefield. Okay, in we go. Those towers can only do so much damage. Let's go in and kill off all their cavalry with our spears. I'd kill for some archers right now. Just a lot of whistling shot in here would send them all flying. Things are about to get a bit messy. Because our guys are shit. My goodness, they are really shit. Some of them are wavering. But it looks like we are winning. We can see a lot of them breaking because we killed their general, so that's all good. Can't send them into fight just yet. Didn't I have other cav? Where'd he go? It's that one. Oh, right. You guys get ready. You may need to... I don't know. What are you doing? Get in there. Push on through, guys. You broke through the front, now it's time to get in there. Swarm them. Swarm them and kill them all. And capture all these towers, because we want to run all these guys down afterwards. We've only got 13 minutes left. I don't want to send the generals in. Have any of you got any good abilities? None of you have got any abilities at all, apart from Frenzy. I can see the game's going a bit slow. Come on, you need to get in here. Casualties seem fairly evenly distributed.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Cowards.
This is a shameful display.
Got them by the balls over here and you want to run away? Losers. Alright, you guys actually come over here. Capture this tower, because it's shooting at us. Causing morale penalties as well, because it's flaming shot. We're getting shot by these towers. I didn't put them in the exact best position there, did I? Oh, there's a cavalry running away. We'll never catch them. Come in through here. Hit them in the flank. Same with you guys. They've got nowhere else to go now.
The enemy is attacking our general.
Get back in there. It should be saying any moment now the battle's turning in our favour. Because look at them all. They're fleeing like cowards. So get in there. Hit them in the flank. Should send them flying. There we go.
The battle is turning in our favor.
We have won the day.
The day is yours.
But let's capture these towers so we can continue to run these guys down. A lot of their cavalry is going to get away, but that's okay. Cavalry don't perform that well in auto resolve anyway. That's what we'll be using to run them all down with.
Battle ready and eager.
You know what? Screw it, that'll do. So I lost a few guys, but you can see they lost a hell of a lot more, and their units were better quality. Okay, looks like I did end up losing some cavalry there. As in, the battalion's been destroyed. Possibly 2 of them. Yep. Okay, what else? That's it. I'll take that, thank you.
Have further orders?
Now we absolutely need to press this attack.
Ready for orders. Thirsty for
So,
battle.
that guy there's got no movement, but you still do.
Warriors all.
You don't really.
For the tribe.
You've got plenty. Alright, did you get a victory from that? Battle 1, okay. If you come over here, I don't know if the enemy's gonna... Yeah, they're gonna have that reinforced unit. I know the video's gone over an hour, but let's just finish this area. Finish this off. Good, nice easy victory here.
Is there nothing else?
Kick them while they're down. That's the name of the game here.
Warriors all.
Okay, you come down to this point here. What about you? What have you got for me? You're not really in the best of shape, but I'm still going to use you. Get over here.
Move out. Ready for orders.
You make the attack on this guy here. That'll draw out the garrison, I think. Good. Odds looking great. Kill them all. And then we'll take the city and their navy. But of course there's plague here, so don't be expecting any replenishment.
Ready for further orders.
So all of those armies ended up dead now.
For the tribe. Laying siege to their hovels.
Yep, there we go. Do it. So that has significantly weakened the Eastern Empire, even though we've only taken 1 city in this turn, taking out essentially 4 lots of their troops, including their navy. And we might as well loot and occupy, because we loot and occupied the other city. Public order's gone to shit any... Oh, it actually hasn't. Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, with that, we'll end the video there. So I'd say the Eastern Empire is on borrowed time now. They haven't got much left to give. We'll get them. So anyway, like and subscribe. Part 15's next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.